A massive thanks to today's video sponsor Skillshare, the online learning community for creatives.
Yeah, talk about throw a spanner in. This is, I think I'm going to need your help with this one because basically I've just bought another salvage car, yeah, a category S, stealthed out, murdered out, blacked out, however you want to call it, F80 BMW M3. How good does that bloody car look? Yeah, this is a genuine dilemma. That's definitely the right use of word, dilemma, because at the minute, I keep saying it, it's like I'm just attracting BMWs. I've got BMWs coming at me from all angles, and strangely, a lot of them have been categorised. This car has been repaired, as you can see. It's in wonderful condition. Whoever's done the repair work on it, it was either not a very bad crash, because I don't actually know the extent of the accident that it had. It was either not a very bad crash and it was just light work for whoever repaired it, or it was an absolutely terrible crash and the person that repaired it has done an amazing job of it. Either way, I don't care about that. It's a stunning car. It's done 20,000 miles and the whole black on black on black look just looks absolutely amazing, isn't it? So let's go for a little wander around it. So it is a competition pack car, right? 2017, I think it was registered December 2017, so right at the end of the year. It's got massive spec. It's got the icon headlights. It's got 360-degree cameras. Obviously the competition pack wheels, which are lovely. They look so much better than the normal wheels. The funny thing about these wheels is when I first saw a competition pack M3, I was like, do you know what, I just don't really like them wheels. And isn't it funny that I thought that? It's funny how our opinions change of things, because they look absolutely beautiful. They just suit the car so well. I think if I was keeping this car, which obviously we'll talk about that subject when we go out for a drive in a bit, I think I'd want to probably lower it a little bit and put a bit of spacers on the wheels. They could definitely do with a little, yeah, spaced out a bit better. But yeah, like I said, we'll talk about that in a sec. The competition pack cars have got little black touches here and there. I don't know if this was spec'd with the black trim around the windows, but yeah, all very, very nice. It's even got the shadow effect lacquer on the wheels, so yeah, very, very nice. As you come around the back, little black M3 badge there and quad exhaust, all usual stuff. The competition pack cars have got about an extra 20 brake horsepower more than the normal cars. And then if you're hopping on the inside, what else have they got? These seats, man, look at them seats. Look, like M3 badge, and you've got these holes just to say basically I spec my car with the competition pack, which cost about £3,000 by the way, so not a massive cost, was it really? So yeah, dilemma. What's the dilemma? I've got so many cars, and when you're a car trader, ultimately that is my main thing in life. I'm a car trader. I know you look at me as a YouTuber. I am also a YouTuber, but my main priority is I'm a car trader, right? And the big problem with being a car trader is, especially when you love cars as much as I do, is you get some wonderful bits of stock in, like this thing here, and you don't want to sell it. And when you've got loads of other cars, what's the point in me keeping this car? Well, I've got an M6, I've got an M2, it's just ridiculous. So I don't know. I've always wanted an M3, F80 M3 competition. I've never actually had one in my life. The time has come where I've got one in my life and I genuinely do not know what to do about it, all right? So what we'll do now is we'll hop in, hit the road, and I'll begin my journey to work and begin to tell you my thoughts on this car, all right? Let's go. Right, before we get on with this video, a quick shout out to Skillshare for sponsoring this video.
Skillshare is an online learning community for creators where millions of people come together to set their next step in their creative journey.
You know, there's that saying, do something you love and you'll never work another day in your life. Well, we've all got hobbies and passions, right? And Skillshare's got thousands of classes that might help you enhance on the knowledge that you've already got on your hobby or passion, and it might just give you that push that you've always needed to do your hobby or passion as your daily job.
Well, if you look at me as an example, that's exactly what I've done. I enjoyed making videos and I've made a career as a YouTuber by following my passion. If you go on Skillshare, type in video editing as an example, you'll be faced with loads of classes from various creators where you'll be able to gain knowledge on that subject. If we look at this fella here, Ali Abdul, his class consists of 33 lessons. It's just 3 hours long, and I guarantee, don't matter who you are, after watching this, you'll definitely gain knowledge on this subject. And you know what, the list of classes they offer for various subjects is endless. Whether it's graphic design, web development, crafts, or even photography, I guarantee Skillshare have definitely got a class that suits you. It's dead easy to join their community, and you can join for as little as £7 a month. And Skillshare are kindly offering the first 1,000 people that click the link in the description below a free 2-month trial to use their platform. Guys, a 2-month free trial of their premium membership. It's a bit of a no-brainer, isn't it? You may as well just give it a go and see how you get on. Explore your creative side, yeah? Hit the link below and get on it. Finally got an F80 M3 in my life, and it's a bloody competition pack car. This has been a long time coming. I've wanted one of these cars for so long, and when I got offered it the other day, I actually bought it off my friend Simran, same thing, innit? I call him Sim, who I bought the M2 from and the M5 from. I paid too much money for this car. That's why this is not sort of titled as the cheapest M3 competition in the country, because it's definitely not. I paid a lot of money for it. We won't talk about what I paid for it, but my reason for paying over the odds for it is because it is such a nice car. I've got it set up at the minute with the M1 button, what we've got, comfort suspension, sports throttle response, gearbox in the 2nd speed, so you know, it's changing gears at a very high rate, but not too much of a rate that it's going to jolt you up the arse as you change. Currently got a Mercedes C180. I know it's a C200 in front of me, W reg. It looks like he's not in a massive rush. Bit annoying because, well, I ain't in a rush, but it'd be nice to sort of display how this car drives. But let's quickly talk about how it drives. So I drove an F80 M3 about 3 years ago. We had one in stock, and I've not had another one in stock since. I can't believe it. Like, I'm Mr. BMW magnet, and I haven't had an F80 M3 in stock for 3 years. Really strange. But when I drove that F80 all them years ago, I'll be honest with you, I was a little bit disappointed with it. I drove it. It wasn't a competition pack car. I drove it, and I was like, this is something a bit dull about it. It wasn't too exciting, and I kind of got into this car yesterday with the same expectation. I thought, I wonder what it's going to be like, and I don't know if it's because this is a competition pack car, but that memory that I have of driving one and it feeling dull, it's completely gone. This has completely over exceeded that expectation. It is much better than I thought. It's much quicker than I thought. It sounds better than I thought, and all of them factors are probably to do with the fact that it is a competition pack car. I love the way it looks. The one that we had years ago was also a black car, but it had like the normal wheels, which I do really like. In fairness, I love the look of the normal F80 M3s, but I just think the competition just lifts the whole image of the car, and obviously this being an LCI car, it just looks a bit fresher, doesn't it? Front lights, the rear lights, just gives it a nicer look. So it is proper lively. Let's talk about the power, yeah? When you look, that is a battle to keep that back end on the floor. When I bought this car, after I bought it, I rang Sim and I was like, Sim, is this car definitely stock? And he's like, Calvin, it's definitely not been remapped. Like, it is that quick from factory. I'm surprised how impressed with how powerful this car is. Like, I very rarely get into a stock car, like a car that's not been tuned or nothing from factory, and feel satisfied with it. And this car, honestly, it is that good. It's a great level of power for a hell of a lot of people. You could put your mum in it, your dad in it, your missus in it, your dog. You probably wouldn't put your dog in it, but anyone could get in it and drive it and have a great time in it. And for those that want to have a bit more of a fun time in it, you've got the M1 button, which you can set up to exactly how you want, and you can have a bloody brilliant time in it. Now, the issue that I've got, this is the genuine dilemma that I talked about earlier in the video, is at the minute, like, my own car, if you like, is my BMW M6. I've bought the M5 and the M2 as projects. Ultimately, they will eventually get done up and sold at the end of when I'm done with them. But my own car at the minute is my BMW M6. Yeah, I daily drive that car and I absolutely love it. In comparison, this isn't a patch performance-wise on the M6, but it is a very good alternative. And I've always wanted an F80 M3. When I bought my M6, I thought, I want an F80 M3. Like, I love everything that these cars offer. I wouldn't personally buy an M4. Like, it's just not me. I would much rather have an M6 over an M4, being a coupe as well. There was no way I'd buy an M4 over an M6, but an M3, it kind of offers a different purpose, doesn't it, to the M6, and it's a purpose that suits me better. So I can't keep all of these bloody cars, right? I'm a car trader. My rule is everything's for sale. Everything is for sale. If someone come along today and wanted to buy my M6, I would definitely part with it. If someone come along today and wanted to buy this M3, I would definitely part with it. My motive for buying every car that I buy is to sell and make a profit on, right? That's my business, is what I do. It is nice as a secondary thing to get content and videos out of them, but the business is the priority, right? But what is also very important is that Calvin's got a car that he likes. He gets a good use out of it. It's got a good purpose and has the potential to make better and tune. And I do love a BMW M car. So yeah, my dilemma is I don't know what to bloody do. If you see the M6 go up for sale at some point soon, don't be surprised. I'm not saying that this is the car that I'm going to keep as my own car. Might happen. I'm definitely not ruling that out either. I wanted to do a video the day after buying it. I bought it last night, by the way, because I wanted to tell you my thoughts on firstly how much I love this car and how much I rate it. I literally think it is so good. When you sit in this driver's seat, you look over the bonnet, you've got that big bulge, you've got these big chunky mirrors, and then when you look in the mirror, you can see them nice rear wide arches. It's got so much character. These seats are a huge feature in this car. They're just so nice. But secondly, the fact that I would definitely have one as my own car, and it's something that I've wanted in my life for a long time. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on the F80 M3. What do you do if you was a car trader? Would you just continuously sell everything? Like, it's a massive problem. Imagine a kid in a sweet shop. That's something that we always say. That's a very common saying. Imagine putting a 6-year-old kid, say my boy Kai, he's 6 years old, put him in a sweet shop and saying, Kai, you're not allowed to eat any of them sweets because you've got to sell them, yeah? You've got to make money. Kai would be like, mate, I just want to eat all these sweets. So we're all like that with cars, aren't we? So yeah, let me know your thoughts on the F80 M3. At this point, I think I've got another BMW coming to the channel because I'm so confused with what content I've posted. There's definitely, yeah, there's one more BMW coming to the channel, right? So look out for a video. Make sure you hit subscribe, right? Because if you have not hit subscribe, lots of generally BMW content, to be honest with you, and like I keep saying, it is not intentional. I am not like this BMW crazy fanatic, although BMW is probably my favourite brand on the car market. All of these BMWs that I've got coming my way at the minute, it's just happened organically, but I do genuinely love BMW M cars. I think they're brilliant. So we've got a head-up display, we've got heated seats, we've got a heated steering wheel, and yeah, it's a crazy car, man. If anyone out there is considering buying an F80 M3 competition pack car, just go and bloody buy one, man. They are so good, alright? Try and ignore the fact that the new one's coming soon, because these are still an amazing car, alright? So yeah, gonna leave it as that. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna ask you again to subscribe to my channel if you are new. Do definitely hit the like button as well. Little thumbs up, cheeky little thumbs up. And if you're on Instagram, give me a follow on Instagram. And by the way, for my followers, I give free stuff away on my website, planetofdreams.co.uk. So what I'm gonna be doing today is giving away a free Karcher pressure washer, because someone in my comments suggested that we should give away a snow foam lance. I thought that was a great idea. So we've got a snow foam lance with a Karcher pressure washer. If you want to win that for nothing, head over to the website. The link's in the pinned comment below. And yeah, good luck to everyone. We'll announce the winner for that in the next few weeks. All right. So yeah, I'm nearly at work now, and I'm going to end it there. Thank you. Goodbye. In the next episode of Diary of a Car Trader, I'll be introducing you lot to another project car, but this one is going to be one that you lot will be able to win on my website Planet of Dreams for free.